he was making a joke that was misinterpreted and misunderstood by the Winnipeg folks once again. So that's it.
When you made the comments about Evander having to step up, did you feel like you were calling out a teammate or just calling on him to improve his play or just become more of a leader? Can you just expand on what you meant when you said that?
I think the comment speaks for itself. I don't think it needs any elaboration. He's a player that has the capability of getting us to that next level. So within the context of the conversation, you know, I was forced to discuss all of our opponents in the Central Division and some of the flashy signings they made, and how in the world were we going to compete with those guys? So, you know, I mentioned Evander Kane as a guy that can step his game up and in my opinion, be better than the signings that were made around the league. So that was the gist of it. That was my point. So, you know, I understand there's not a whole lot going on right now. The Bombers don't play this weekend for a little bit. I don't know what the Goldeyes are doing, but, you know, I think, once again, just making something out of nothing, and it seems to happen a lot in regards to Kaner. You know, he makes a comment, and that's what you guys have to talk about. This is a conversation that has been had amongst everyone. There's a lot of guys that need to step up this year. Myself included. I'm not any different than anyone else. This is not pointing fingers. This was me more or less giving a compliment to a guy that I feel can be, you know, one of the top, you know, players in the NHL, and it was no more, no less. So I feel like if he comes in and you know, embraces a leadership role and just comes ready to play, you know, it's going to help our team and it's going to get us to where we want to go. Here we go. Spin it. What do you got, man?
I'm not trying to spin anything. It sounds like we are totally misunderstanding Evander Kane. This isn't the first incident that's happening.
Correct.
What do you guys know about him because you spend time with him that we seem to be misunderstanding, in your opinion?
That's a great question. You know, maybe you guys should ask that amongst yourselves. I don't know the answer to that. It seems that when he does things or makes comments or tweets or what have you, it's just, it explodes, you know, whether it's he doesn't pay for his meals in Winnipeg or he doesn't do this or that. It's just, it seems to be never ending. So it almost seems like whenever he has the audacity to send a tweet out, it's like he's doing something wrong. And last time I checked, he's not breaking any laws. He's not, you know, there's a lot worse things going on in the sports world than things that Kaner does.
There's a lot of people who speculate that he maybe likes to play with the media a little bit. You know, rather than answering, do you want to be a Winnipeg Jet, with yes, he says I am right now. From what you know of him, does he have a playful personality like that? Is that maybe where this misunderstanding is coming from?
I think you're thinking a little bit too hard about it, honestly. I think if it were me, I can only speak for myself. I'm not Kaner, but with all the stuff that's gone on, you know, I would be pretty frustrated and fed up with all of it. So if it's turned into him, you know, playing with the media, then I would have. I can't say I would do anything differently.